how to get clarity in your life and how to get clarity of purpose. And what is clarity of purpose? Hi, it's Linda here from this Heartisan Channel. And yes, today we're doing just a quick overview about clarity in life, purpose in life, and 7 simple steps to assist you in building more clarity into your daily life. And then at the end of the video, you'll find a beautiful frequency recording for the Solfeggio Frequency, the 417 Hertz, which is just the perfect frequency to assist for clearing your limiting impressions and enabling your forward movement with clarity. So, what are those 7 steps? 7 steps for clarity in life. The first one I look at is the physical clarity. Who are you today? That's just a thoughtful thing. If you're a journaling person, just write some stuff down, because ideas pop into your head when somebody else is talking about things. So who are you today? And it really doesn't matter to anyone else, but it's great for you to acknowledge who you are and how you'll best live this day. Okay. The second one is daily clarity, because that's what's going to move you forward in your world, because you'll have things in life that you want to do, things in life that you love, things in life that bring you joy. So what can you bring into your daily life? What can you place in front of you to remind you of love and joy and happiness? A really small gesture is quite powerful. Just say if you're carrying a rose quartz crystal, the tiniest one possible, in your pocket, and you touch it and you remember someone you love through that. It just brings a happy place into your heart in that moment. And that brings clarity as a result. Especially if you're sitting in a work day and it's just all piled on top of you and it's gone a bit haywire, and you just touch that stone or you see that picture and you know the clarity of your purpose, and you know that negativity in a workplace or wherever you are is not going to change your love for those that you love. The next one's financial clarity. And financial clarity can just be a little bit murky. A really great mantra to have is abundance on all levels. I have abundance on all levels. It takes your thoughts and your efforts away from money as the energy for this, because money is only part of human abundance. And if you have abundance overlapped into other areas of your life, financial abundance will come. So have clarity on what abundance means to you. That it's not just about dollars. Unless you want it to be, but I don't think it is. Hey, if you get something from the work that I share here in this YouTube channel, if you feel good about it, would you like to press the like button on the video? And if you subscribe, you can also ping that little bell, and then you'll get an alert when I pop up one of my weekly videos. Thank you anyway for whatever you do to support here. Now up to step 4. And 4 is thought clarity. And you know your brain's into safety. And this means it sets up fears and worries quite regularly. So notice when your brain's fired off on a silly tangent, or when it's sitting there pulling up old files that are just going to annoy you or make you fearful unnecessarily. So just breathe. Breathe in and out very deliberately. And this brings oxygen into your system, and oxygen dispels fears really quickly. Noticing when this happens is really powerful. Thought clarity is a big one for general clarity. Being aware of where you are when your thoughts go off track, and maybe what prompts it. Number 5 is personal clarity. The real you. What do you think about? More journaling action here if you're that person. And who do you think you are? Knowing what brings good heart feelings can help you to see like who you are with more clarity, and to show what you think about regularly and how to switch it, and how to expand your feelings on different subjects. The real you is one that you can uncover by getting to know yourself better. And this kind of, I know this is a very light-hearted touch on what we're doing, but this kind of clarity, all of these steps enable more clarity, holistically, the whole of you. Number 6 is seeing clarity. One of the ways I see this working is to notice when you really did have clarity. Is there a time that comes to mind when you had clarity? Acknowledge it, unwrap it a little bit and see what took you there, and then thank yourself for the understanding. We get quite a bit of attention paid to being grateful, and the word gratitude can often annoy me because it's like, well, I am grateful. But one of the things that's grown my clarity an awful lot is saying thank you to myself, which is a form of gratitude, for seeing something, for understanding something. So if I've suddenly had a clarity on something and it's erased an old fear, then I'll just hold my heart and say thank you. And that's it. It's powerful. It really is powerful. And my last step for you today is spiritual clarity. And what's your definition today of spiritual clarity? Because it's a very personal thing. So to find these definitions, have a think about where do you feel least spiritual? And then just do less of this, or alter your perspective in some way so as that you can see the love and the joy in that moment. Often it's work, you know that. If you feel least spiritual in a place or an environment, consider how you can change your perspective in that. And where do you feel most spiritual? And that's obvious. If you can do a little more of that, not lots, you're not going to be this spiritual person. We came here on earth to live here and learn how to live here. But just incorporate it more into your world. Do more of that. Yes. And we're done. That's the 7 clarity steps. You can go and listen to them again, you know that, and find out more about yourself in the process. And do you know much about the work that I do? There are a lot of processes that I offer in my website, www, of course, neutralizingwithlove.com. And if you go and have a look there, you'll be able to see there's one called a soul refresh. And this process does what the title suggests. It completely refreshes your cells and your being. So contact me through the website or comment below if you'd like to find out more about how I work and the processes that I use, because my goal is to work with clients to bring more clarity and more love into the life that you've chosen here on earth. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed these reminders of clarity and the awareness that they bring. You keep having an awesome day and enjoy the changes that come. And up next is the beautiful Solfeggio Frequency activation for 471 Hertz. I'm sending love bubbles your way over the airwaves. Take care. Love you. Bye for now. Hello, beautiful being. It's Linda here. And today we've been taken to an activation for a Solfeggio frequency. These are beautiful frequencies that align themselves with our body at different parts and with our growth and with our energy field. And the one we're going to activate today is 417 Hertz, 417 Hertz. And the message from 417 Hertz is about expanding your consciousness, undoing situations, and facilitating change. It's connected with resonation processes, so processes of amplification, and it can align you clearing trauma, clearing experiences, and just clearing limiting expressions and impressions, disabling your person, like your feelings of not being able to complete. And it encourages the cell and its DNA to function optimally. And finally, it can energize your body cells and help to use their creative potential. So this is a powerful, well, amongst the solfeggios, which are all powerful, a powerful resonance and a powerful activation for you. And I have this playing in the background. You won't hear it, but it'll be there. And I suggest that you play 417 Hertz while you're listening to this activation. We'll just amplify again. Now, if you haven't experienced an Anahata code before, they're actually codes for your heart library. They cover pretty much everything on earth. And a beautiful friend of mine has channeled these and shares them. And the code itself, any code from the Anahata codes, is not for any negativity. They only will either enhance or shine or neutralize. So they'll be here for you. They'll be here for you to utilize for this particular moment in time, and then to move on. Now, if you are relaxed, actually before we start, go and get yourself some water, or if you've got your bottle handy, have a drink of water, and just be hydrated for the work that we do. For some reason, our spiritual growth work just needs that extra hydration, hey? And if you're all set, what I'll be doing as the intermediary here is saying the magic numbers 7 times as part of the activation. The only thing you need to do is, I'll talk to you about where to put your hands in a minute, but just hold the intention of yes, thank you. And this is enough. This is like a thank you, yes, I'm going to do this thing. So to send this into your body, just a little placement of your hands helps. If you place your right hand on your heart chakra, and then with your left hand, rest your elbow somewhere and just leave it palm up in the air. And this is accepting the code in your left hand and channeling it through into your heart library. So just breathe gently, be at ease, and let me follow through this process for you. And you can accept the activation as it comes. We ask for, align with, and allow this beautiful Anahata code. With gratitude and love, we activate the assisting frequency of a Solfeggio frequency of 417 Hertz. 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417, 528, 417. Now place your left hand over your right on your heart chakra. Take a really deep breath in and whoosh it all out, all the way out. Empty your tummy with it. Take another deep breath in, and on the out breath, say out loud, "It is done, it is so." And sit with this. Sit with this until it feels complete. I'll leave you sitting with it. Lots of love coming to you over the airwaves. Enjoy the feeling of this activation. Bye for now.